Welcome back to BRMC's Healthy Connections. Our guest today is Miss Cindy Costa she is the Director of Development for the Hospital Foundation, and we've been talking about the community houses, the 4 community houses that are available for all of the areas that we serve, and that most of the services that are provided, the majority of them are all free. And we've been talking about the Pites Cancer Support House, the Rappel Diabetes Learning Center, and we were talking about, just before the break, the Maruck Family Center on Aging. I know that they have, you'd mentioned that it's primarily the courses, the programs are structured for those 50 and above, but that if there are younger folks that, for instance, are caregivers for their parents or a loved one, that they have classes.
They do,
yeah,
they do.
That,
you know, for different types of ways, you know, how to take care of an elderly parent, or maybe a parent that's having some dementia or Alzheimer's. You know, they can teach them how to help them out of bed in
so
the proper way.
Transferring properly.
So they don't get hurt themselves doing that, and don't take the risk of hurting their parent or anybody that, you know, that they may be looking after and checking in on.
I know that that's an all-day program, I believe, and pretty extensive. Nancy Svala, that's the coordinator for the Maruck Center on Aging, is a registered nurse and really promote some wonderful tips and techniques, just as you said, so that the caregiver doesn't get hurt while taking care of that loved one, and how to take better care of themselves so that they in turn have the energy, strength, etc., to take care of the person who requires all of the care.
And that's very important for them, because they can't take the chance on going down themselves.
Sure, exactly. Who's going to call 911 if you're both incapacitated? So, what other courses? What other programs
do they have?
Well, they
also have some exercise classes, which is a lot of fun. You know, nothing too strenuous. They're not going to put them through boot camp, but a lot of people have been helped in various ways. There's, I remember the case of, there was one lady that came in with a cane, and she had been, she had had a mild stroke, and the doctor said she would probably always need to use this cane, but she came in and worked a little bit with these exercises, and after several months she was able to put the cane away.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So she was thrilled. They just have a great time there. You know, they just they laugh and cut up, and like I said, nobody's expecting any huge things from them, so they can just do what they want, move however they want, and that's one of the keys is keep moving and keep your mind active. You bet, you bet. Those are good words for all of us.
And then our last house, last but certainly not least, is the Schliemann Center for Women's Health Education. Tell us more about that. I know you've been greatly involved with that house over the years.
That has been fun. I have seen that go from the time that it was an old house that needed to be renovated, and it was beautifully done. Mostly from donations from the community. They've, the board members went around and they just got these wonderful things donated, and whether it was drywall, whether it was backfill,
countertops, I know we've talked about.
They've got countertop, you know, all the things for a kitchen, and shelving and beautiful, you know, draperies. It's really a beautiful house, but
Another
it's very
labor of
homey
love.
Yes, they want it to be a place, especially for women, that they can come and just feel good. There's a gorgeous, gorgeous garden with a little babbling brook and a little koi pond in the back, very calm and serene. And they have everything there that has to do with women's issues, with the exception of things, you know, pertaining to maybe, you know, diabetes or cancer. Then they're sent to the other houses. But they, their purpose is to educate women on their health. Most people know that women take care of themselves last. They're taking care of their children, their husbands, their parents, their friends, and
eventually get around to themselves.
So we're trying to educate on how to take care of yourself so you can have the best possible life ever. We have frequent lunch and learns. We do those twice a month, and it's always on a different health topic. And we have people that come in to speak about it.
Wonderful resources from the hospital.
That's
I know
right.
a lot of
That's
our
right.
physicians give of their time.
They do.
And come down. All of the houses have lunch and learns. And I mean, those are just incredible.
They are, and people have a lot of fun there. Like I said, we try to have some very interesting topics that appeal to a lot of people. We have some other topics that maybe only appeal to a minority of the people, but we want to try to provide something for everybody. We have there's a few support groups that meet there. There's a fibromyalgia support group that meets there. That's a tough disease. Not a lot of people understand it, but the people who have it know the suffering that comes with it, and it's great for them to get together and talk about it. We offer classes for young teenage girls on babysitting during the summertime.
I think that's wonderful. And the story I know was shared with me, how that all came about. And a female physician who lost a child because the babysitter did not know how to do CPR, and out of that grief, out of that loss, came up with a babysitting class for teenagers that is remarkable.
It is. It is. It's also very intensive. And we have little pretend babies that they actually get to hold and take care of. So that's great for the young girls. And we also have parenting classes. We have Lamaze classes, breastfeeding classes for new families.
So something for women of all ages.
All ages.
I'm gonna go back before our time is gone today and make sure that the community understands that that is what our Lend a Hand program is all about. They'll be seeing the donation cans. They'll be seeing ads in the paper, I'm sure. They'll be seeing donation envelopes at various places. And this is what the donated monies go toward, for community houses that are there to support, assist, educate in every manner possible for a variety of diseases, ages. Just wonderful.
Everything we can possibly imagine. And we are the only area that we know of that has these type of independent support houses.
We're so fortunate
once
again and blessed, and we have a wonderful giving community. We can't thank them enough.
The community has supported this for many, many years, and last year we had 11,000 people go through these houses.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So the community knows what they're there about. They're always there for any kind of support for people.
If anyone wanted to learn more about Lend a Hand, would you please tell us how can they reach you?
They can reach me at the Baxter Regional Hospital Foundation office at area 870-508-1779. They can email me at ccosta@baxterregional.org.
And if all else fails, call 508-1000 at the hospital and ask for the Rappel Diabetes Learning Center, the Pice Cancer Support House, the Marup Family Center on Aging, and the Schliemann Center for Women's Health Education, and they will give you a direct contact to those houses. Thank you for joining us today. Cindy, thank you so much for being here, and we really hope that Lend a Hand is as wonderful a success as possible, so that the giving that comes from these houses will continue in this community. Thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you.